All right, so we are live right
All
now.
right.
Welcome everybody. I think I'm particularly interested in this topic, how to market physical products, because I market physical products though, but I am more versed in the digital, in the offline, the online stuff. All right, and I think I'm keenly interested
Okay.
in the conversation how to market physical products. So I'm glad that we're having this conversation, and I have here with me Aquinas Cosmos to help us understand how to market physical products. All right. So if you're selling shoes or clothes or books or houses or lands, physical stuff, food stuff, call it, name it, anything that is physical. All right. I think the even though marketing is a little bit more general, but I feel like physical products have a little bit more technicality when it has to do with marketing them. And so that's what we are going to be doing this evening, how to market physical products in the next 30 to 45 minutes. Please go ahead and call your friends, tag your friends in the comment section, get them here, and let's come learn how to market our physical products, okay? Not just digital, but physical products. And I also feel like the kind of things we'll be sharing today, we will also learn with regards to marketing our digital products, okay? So let's know where you're tuning in from, guys, and go and tag your friends. Tag 10 friends, tag 11 friends, tag 20 friends, 50 if you can. And let's come learn how to market and to sell our physical products. So let me hand over now to Aquinas Cosmos. He will introduce himself, and then we will go straight into the teaching for the day. Please do well to share. All right, share the live stream. There's a button beneath the screen. Just tap it and share the live stream. Share this live stream so that other individuals will join us now and perhaps also watch when we are done. And then go ahead and invite your friends. Okay, tag them in the comment section. Tag your friends. Tag 5 of them. Tag 20 of them. All right. Tag all of them and let them come in and be part of what we are doing. All right. So I've seen individuals. I see Roland Wokeleme all the way from Manitoba in Canada. I see Mesoma from Anambra. I see Oloma from Enugu. I see Goodness, Bella's Teaches. I see, yeah. So, guys, please welcome and please tag your friends, as I say, let them come be part of this live stream. All right. So, Cosmos, without wasting much time, go ahead, introduce yourself, and boom, go straight into sharing with us the heavenly strategies that can help us to market our physical products.
All right. Thank you so very much, Don Emeka Novis. Thank you so very much. First, I'd like to appreciate you, especially for making this possible, because, of course, this is your platform, it's your timeline, and to take out of your very busy schedule to host me on your platform live, it's something that I'm very grateful for. It's an opportunity. You I swear could have chosen not to get that done, but thank you very much for thinking that okay, we can do this. All right. So my name is Aquinas Cosmas. I am a business consultant, and I specialize in developing strategies that help brands and organizations to meet their sales goal and, of course, push their product into the market, make sales, make money, and grow. And I've been doing this for several years, and that is also one of the reasons that led me to set up a company called De La Queen International Limited, where we provide strategies that help organizations and brands to market their products effectively and make sales and make good money. Yeah, we've been doing this for quite some years, and one thing I would say is this: the major concern of people who own products or people who are selling products is the
Can you guys still hear him?
selling their
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you are
I
frozen at some
guess that
point.
was.
Go ahead. You are frozen at some point. Go ahead.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. So I like I said, the biggest challenge of people who own physical product or who market who sell physical product is how to sell their products and make good money. And growing up as a young child, as a child, and up to the time when I became an adult, I used to dread marketing. I never liked marketing, and probably because then the idea that those who wrongly were involved in network MLM marketing, probably what's the kind of perception that I had then about them was what made me not to appreciate physical marketing. I never liked that as a young person, but then I understood something that you can actually generate wealth if you don't market. You can't transform your product into money if you don't market. And that was when I began to appreciate marketing and started developing myself along that path. Like it's and over time, over the years, marketing product, physical products, making money, hitting sales targets, meeting sales goals, and marketing vision has been the challenge of a lot of people who own physical products or who are involved in marketing physical products. But at the same time, it's not as difficult as people think or as a lot of people believe. You know, most times when organizations open their vacancy, open their companies to recruit for um, staff and thereabout, you realize that marketing positions are not very attractive to a lot of individuals. It's not what many individuals want to do. It's not what most people want to sign up for or want to apply for. And yet, without marketing, there is no possibility that a company can make money. Without marketing, salaries won't be paid, income will not be generated, revenues will not be generated. Sitting just in the office and inside an AC conditioned office, and you go to work and there's no marketing, it's just a matter of time the company will be out of business. This is what I'll say to you today, is what I have been doing over the years, is what we are currently doing. And first, you need to understand the market that you are positioned for. It's not enough to say I own a product or I have a physical product and I want to make money from the physical product. There are essentials, there are fundamentals that you must understand. And if you don't understand these fundamentals, definitely you're not going to be able to make money selling your physical product. You see, and most of what you will have to do to get your product, to take it from factory or to take it from warehouse into the hands of people that need them, have to be done strategically. And that is why, as someone who is selling physical products, or you want to make money selling physical products, you have to understand certain things that have to do with physical product, selling physical product if you're going to make money. The first thing I'll say to you I would say is this. First, understand the markets you are dealing with. Understand the markets you're dealing with. If you know your product, the next thing is to understand the markets that your product is designed for. If you don't understand the market your product is designed for, definitely you are on your path to missing the most important thing about making money from from marketing. That's first thing you need to understand. Then, like, let me use myself an example. When we started physical marketing, okay, this year we decided to launch a physical product marketing, around the area of perfume especially. And we started, before we started that, the first thing I did was to, first of all, I did a study about the market that we are targeting to reach to. I had to sit down myself, sit down with my team, did a detailed analysis and a detailed that help us to have a detailed understanding of the market that we want to sell to, because there's no need throwing your product into a market that you don't understand. You will not even know the kind of customers you need, your product needs. Your product is not for every customer. Your product is not for every market. You must understand the market that your product is designed for. And then once you've understood the kind of market your product is designed for. The next thing is, how do you begin to generate your customers? How do you generate your customers? Very important. So I was talking about my experience. When we launched our physical products, we launched our physical product marketing for around perfumes in February this year. That was February 10th. And by the first week of our selling, of launching, we already started selling. We already started pushing our products, pushing the product out to the market. And that wouldn't have been possible if we didn't sit down to do the needful. Okay, I've talked about understanding the markets. The next thing you need to sit down is to have a marketing plan. When you want to go into a business, they tell you you need to have a business plan. Of course, that depends on the kind of business you want to do. If it's going to be a bankable business, a business that is worthy of investment, of course, you have to have a business plan, and a bankable business plan at that. So one thing I found that a lot of people who market physical products is that they don't have a marketing plan. What marketing plan does for you is the same thing a building plan does to an engineer, to a civil engineer, to an architect, to a structural engineer. You can actually go about marketing your products if you don't have a marketing plan. It is in the marketing plan you get to do analysis of your markets, the market you're going to, understand who your customers are. It is in your marketing plan you make your projections, you do your budgeting, and of course, you take cognizance of your numbers. You set your targets. How much do you want to sell from this time to this time? What volume of sales do you want to make? What kind of customers are you going to target? You see, so marketing plan is very important. Even before you launch out. For instance, maybe you're someone who you're working on a product you want to release, you want to release your product into the market. You must sit down and do a plan. Have a plan for your marketing. You don't do marketing from the point of hustling. If you are just doing a marketing without a plan, you're just hustling. You're not running a business. And there's no one who has made anything meaningful out of it. You didn't just put your product together, setting up a merchandise around the product just to go into the street and start hustling. There's a way to do this thing. I've talked about understanding the markets, understanding your customers, and now I'm talking about designing. A plan provides you insights into what is essential. It provides you insight into the market itself. You see, very important, because with the plan you have, you'll be able to chase your goal. You'll be able to set your goals and pursue your goals and see that you accomplish your goals. That's very important. This was what I did. When we started, I didn't just go to start, say, okay, let's just go anywhere. Let's try out the product here and there, and then whatever happens, it happens. No, you have to, we sat down and did a plan. We had a marketing plan. So all of what we are seeing today as results, and all of what we intend to see tomorrow as results in our marketing experience, didn't come by accident. They're not product of accident. You can't get a result by an accident. All right. I noticed I froze for a while. Sorry about that. Okay. So
I think his network is having issues too. I don't know why. I think he'll be back again. So network, yeah, his network seems to be a mess, so to say. And now he has been knocked off. So let me send him a message to get back. Okay, he's back. Cosmos, can you see me now? Cosmos, can you see me now?
But can you hear me? Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see you. I can see you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So that's on one hand. I talked about a plan, having a plan, and then the next thing you have to do is you need a team. If you want to make real good money marketing your physical products, you can't do that alone. You need a team. You need a team, and not just any kind of a team. You need a team of like minds, a team that understand the same business that you do, that understand your market, and are willing to also willing to learn even in the areas where your expertise can help them to learn. But the most important thing is that you need a team. The result that we're getting in our marketing experience and marketing business, I've seen the importance of having a team that it's effective, that has contributed. I'm just one individual with one head. Even if all the strategies in the whole world are inside my head, there's no way I will be able to execute all the strategies alone. So you need a team. And if you're going to build something that is solid, that is sustainable, and that is going to give you good money, then definitely you need a team. I'm trying to make this as that will help you. Not every, one of the things that team does for you is that it enhances your capacity to sell, your capacity to market and meet your sales goal. That's what one important things that having a team does for you. So we have a team in our marketing business. We have about 8-man team, and each of these 8-man in this 8-man team, we each person has his or her responsibility of what that person does on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis. There are various assignments, there are various portfolio assigned to everybody in the team, and that has been able to help us to increase our capacity to market. I sat down yesterday. I was looking at it that between February and before June, we had done over 20 million in sales, marketing physical product. The selling of physical product that growing up I dreaded that so much, but today we are doing amazing stuff with in physical marketing. So you need a team, very very important. There are so much you can only do as an individual, except you are running a business that will not outlive you, except you're running a business that is just for sustenance, just for you and yourself and your family. But if it's a business that will offer value, a business that will stand the test of time, and you really want to make serious money from your marketing activities, you need a team. Very, very important. So now the next thing you will also do that will help you is relationship is important. I always tell you need to talk to those who are involved in marketing of physical product. One of the things I tell them is you have to have goods. You have to have the ability to manage relationships and to also initiate relationships. I've seen this work for me, work for us over and over in what we do. There are places that we have not been able to manage relationships. We ordinarily we wouldn't have that relationship. And not only that, also understand having the ability to initiate the relationship and manage the relationship would also help you in how you handle your customers. You see, there's something that's sales, physical products. Um, uh, uh, there's something about physical product marketing. Now, this is it. Turnover is key, and then ability to sell on time and make money, make profit, and gain, especially in the Nigerian market where inflation is unpredictable. Anything can happen. Now, being able to sell your products on time and generate good money, it's very important. It's very, very, very important. So there's something relationship will do for you. You never can tell. The good relationship that you have, you're able to sustain and manage, may be the ticket you require to your next biggest sales. Very important. And it also gets into how you manage your customers. Repeat purchase is very important. If you're going to keep making money and more money at lesser cost on marketing, then you require that you have customers that what we call returning customers. Maybe somebody who bought from you in January and is coming back to buy from you in February and comes back in March and comes back in April. All of this will not be possible. Your business will not enjoy repeat purchases if you don't have good relationship management ability. So as a salesperson, as someone who is involved in marketing physical products, you must culture yourself able to manage both relationship that exists between and relationship that exists between you and your team members. How effective you manage the relationship will help you to make more money without spending more money on marketing. That's very important. Very, very, very important. So it's in marketing physical product, relationship is everything. Don't take it for granted. Relationship between you and your customers, relationship between you and your your team members, very, very essential. Don't take that for granted. That has helped us. That has really helped us in our marketing business, and I've seen that over and over and over. Very, very important. So the next thing that you should do as of someone who is into physical product marketing is you should be able to set targets. I talk about this often on my platform that don't be afraid to set targets. Target is very important. Target helps you to stretch. It helps you to set high goals in your income generation. You see, when we launched that physical product marketing around perfumes early this year, one of the things we did was we set target. We said, okay, this year we want to make about we want to make sales what this XYZ amount of money. Then in of the supermarket, we said we're going to by the end of 2023. And then we broke that target into 6 months. We broke it into 3 months. We broke it into 1 month. And we broke it into weekly and daily so that we'll be able to measure our performance, measure our progress. So target is very important. There's no way you're going to be able to make significant. There's no way you're going to be able target helps you to shoot high. It helps you to strength. Every month, every end of the month, we set new target for So we're back again. Okay, so setting targets for your marketing is very, very key. It's very important. Don't joke with that. If you're going to make good sales, increase your revenue that you generate in your sales, you need to set target and prioritize that. Don't take that for granted. And when you set target, communicate that to your team members. Communicate that. It's not also enough to just set target. You have to police your targets so that you'll be able to hit the target. Yeah, we set a target that we are going to meet 100 supermarket by the end of the year. By June, we had been able to push the product into over 34 supermarkets. As at yesterday, I realized that we have crossed 60 supermarkets already, moving into 70 and all that. There's no way we would have been able to do that if there was no target setting. So as a marketing person, as someone who owns a physical product and you market physical product, if you want to grow very fast, set targets. Because one thing target setting does is that it amplifies your vision, it enlarges your vision, it helps you to see beyond where you are, and it helps to put springs in your steps so that you'll be able to move at a certain speed. Because if you don't set targets, you won't be able to move at a certain speed. Very important. Then the next thing I would say is partnership. Every organization have have one area or the other where they take advantage of partnership, and this is very, very important, particularly for SMEs. There are so many things that you may not be able to do in terms of marketing your product around cost, because marketing is expensive. It will cost you money. Marketing is very, very expensive. It will cost you money. But then that is where partnership comes in. I always tell people that partnership is a strategy. If you know how to manage it, if you know how to use it, it's a strategy. Very important. We've seen this work for us. For instance, there are certain customers that we know ordinarily we may not be able to reach such customers. We may not be able to break into such markets. What I did is that, as the head of the team, what I did is that I looked at individuals that I know that have something to do with such kind of markets, that have that market access to that kind of market, that have the capacity, the ability to get into such markets. I brought them on board. I discussed with them. I said, okay, we can do this. We can offer this with this. Can we synergize? And let's see how we can get into those markets. So partnership will help you to synergize forces with individual or an organization that already has the capacity to penetrate certain markets. And when you come into partnership with them, you discover that you're able to scale through. You're able to penetrate into such markets. You see, the problem that some product owners have, or some people who are into running the business, particularly physical product business marketing, is not being able to identify opportunities for partnership and not being able to go into profitable partnership to help their business to scale through. Very important. For instance, you may have somebody who is in Kano or who is in Abuja and has access to XYZ number of supermarkets. And there's a track record that this person has conquered those markets, this segment of the markets. So rather than you, who now wants to get into such markets, going to start from scratch, you can actually get such individual, propose a partnership with that individual or that organization or that agency, whatever the case may be, and make them an offer that, okay, we want to get into this market and we are willing to part with this. We understand that you have this XYZ access to this so and so. Then we can make you an offer. We can synergize, and then that's it. So partnership is very, very, very important in marketing. Even big organizations, big companies, they do that. They have a lot of organizations that they partner with, distribution companies, marketing companies, agencies, individuals that help them to push their product into the market. You know, you get to see the numbers when they publish their sales record for the year. They publish their turnover, and you are like, wow. So, but then what made that possible? You may not know. Okay, something very remarkable I want to bring to your attention. In 2021, we wanted to go into importation of products, perfume products. We wanted to go to China and see how we can start importing our products that's manufactured in China and bring in, and then do what, and market. Then when I looked at what the cost involved with the inflation rates, with the dollar inconsistency in dollar to naira rise, and all of other economic factors, and I realized that this may not be possible. Even if we get into this, we may not succeed. Then I sat down one day. I got this word in my spirit that he that has the numbers control the market. And that thought came, and I began to reason. And I looked at, okay, over the years of us managing brands, providing strategies for brands around areas of marketing, media, and sales, we've been able to identify opportunity gaps that we can fill. So launching our physical product marketing. Of course, in the future, we are still going to go into manufacturing our own products. Yes, we're still going to go into that. We're looking at that also within the industry that we're currently operating. We're still going to go into owning our own product. But before then, we would have built a ready-made market such that by the time we launch into our own product, we're not going to struggle to sell. So that is what partnership does. So now we are in partnership with a number of organizations, a number of brands marketing their products, and it's based on partnership. Of course, that costs some investment. But look at it this way: that organization is making money, we are making money, their product is moving into the market, and we are happy. So areas where they are not going to be able to penetrate is not within their expertise and experience. We have been able to take off that stress from them. We have been able to fill in that gap, and we are selling, and they are making money, and their product is getting into different places. You see, so that's one thing that partnership does. You alone cannot do it. Your company alone may not do it. As an SME, you don't have the money all to yourself to cater for all the marketing expenses. Or let me just put it this way: you may not have the money to cater for all the marketing expenses. You can actually strike up partnership. And what that does, it provides you leverage. The length of time you would spend trying to penetrate a certain market that you are new to, that your product is new to, you can actually save all of that stress. Save yourself all of that stress. Save your business all of those possibility of failing while trying to do something that you don't quite understand or you don't have the ability to muzzle. Then you ride on an existing platform and gain access into such markets. In a matter of time, you're making money and your product is in the market. So that's why, that's one thing partnership does for you. Don't take that for granted. Don't take that for granted. You know, if I'm to do a summary of what I've talked about, when I started up, I started telling you about understanding the market, and that also has to do with understanding your customers. Know your customers, because you cannot understand the market without knowing your customers. So you have to understand the market, you have to know your customers. Then second, I talked about having a marketing plan. Very, very important. That cannot be overemphasized. Having a marketing plan is very important. There's so much marketing plan does for you. Remember, I said that what marketing plan does for you is the same a building plan or architectural plan does to a builder. You cannot build a house without an architectural plan, except you're going to build something that will collapse tomorrow. There has to be an architectural plan that shows you what to do and what not to do, and how to do what to do. So very important. Then I talked about having a team. You can't do that alone. You just can't do that alone. You need a team. The team doesn't necessarily have to be 8. It doesn't necessarily have to be 10 or 20. You can have a team of 1 or 2 individuals. What is most important is having a team that shares the same goal, the same vision, the same values with you. Having a team that is heading in the same direction that your business is headed. That's what is most important. And of course, the team that has the skill, that's made up of individuals that have the skill and competence to do the job. Very important. Then I talked about relationship, being able to initiate relationships and manage relationships. And then, of course, I talked about a partnership. It provides you leverage. Very important. Then the next thing or the final thing that I'm going to talk about in this in sharing with all the strategies that will help you in selling your physical products, which we have also been using in selling our physical product, is work on your numbers. Work on your networks. Don't just go about creating friendship associations that will not be profitable to your business. If you're a marketing person, you must be very, very intentional about your networks, about individuals that you network with, about the places you go, about the things that you get yourself in, the areas you get yourself involved in that will give you the possibility of meeting people. For the purpose of our physical product, expanding network with, break into circles, into networks that will be profitable to what we are doing. Don't go about, there's somebody said something that the kind of friends that you keep today will determine the kind of people, sorry, the kind of, is it the kind of friendship or the kind of relationship that you keep today will determine the kind of people that your children will run to in the future. So be very intentional about the kind of network that you break into. Network is very important. Don't just go about having any kind of person in your circles. You have individuals, corporates, organizations just similar to your business, who have the potentials of making recommendations for you, of giving you access to opportunities to sell your products. Very, very important. Be intentional about expanding your network. For the purpose of that, get involved. There are profitable associations you can belong to. There are profitable relationship, friendship that you can strike up. Don't just million, you're going to say 200 million or 1 billion, just like that. It doesn't work like that. You have to be very strategic about it. I don't go everywhere. I don't go to everywhere. I'm very intentional about my networks. From time to time, I review my network and see that in my networks, I have individuals who are profitable, who are value oriented, who can add value to my business. And of course, I can also add value to their business. So, and when we sit to meet, whether physical meeting or virtual meetings, what we discuss are business values and opportunities. That's what we do. Like in January, I traveled to all the eastern states in Nigeria to introduce our products. And that was possible also because I had profitable networks that I rode on to be able to achieve that. So you must be very intentional about your networks. Very, very, very intentional. Don't just go about having any kind of person in your networks. It will haunt your business. It will not help you to make certain kind of sales or marketing moves that you're supposed to make for the good of your business if your network is filled with with individuals who will always beg you for money, who will always ask you for help, who will always ask you to do something for them for free. There's something about me. I don't like free things. I don't like free things. If you do something for me for free, I will find one way or the other to pay you back. I don't like free things. I grew up with the mentality of not liking free things. And that's why I don't ask anybody to do something for me for free. It's either you're doing something for me in exchange for the value that I'm also bringing to the table. So I'm very intentional about my networks. I'm very intentional about the relationship that I keep, because business, anywhere I am, is marketing opportunity for me. Anywhere I am is opportunity for me to sell my product, to sell my services, to sell the product that I market. So that is why I'm very intentional about my networks. I don't joke with that. Yeah. So at this time, let me throw it back to the Don himself, and let me see if there are questions and comments that I would react to, I will respond to. Yeah. Don Emeka, are you
Yeah,
there?
yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Well, there are no questions so far. Um, yeah, I've checked. I don't think there are questions. So, guys, if you got questions, we have about 5 minutes. We'll have about 5 minutes and we will be done for the day, for the session. I don't know if you guys got questions, but I've not seen any questions so far. Yeah, there are no questions. Okay, tell us. I don't know how we can reach you. Products you've got, trainings you have right now. I know people may want trainings, personal interventions, and all that. Can you tell us?
Okay. What what I do for now is I do strategy sessions with individuals, organizations that want to push up their product into the market and or are facing challenges and don't know how to go about selling their physical product. I provide strategy sessions and I make that, of course, either virtual or physical. I make myself available and hold you by hand and show you what need to be done, and then help you to make sure that your product is selling. Then of course we get on board also direct engagements, that's direct marketing, but that's, of course, that's on a different arrangement entirely. But in the area of consulting, I I provide consulting session, strategy session rather, where individuals or organizations that want to know what they can do and how they can get their product into the market and sell their physical product and make money. I offer a strategy session around that. That's what I do. Of course, I have ebooks coming up. I have some training programs that I'm working on as well that'll be coming up anytime soon. But at the moment, what I currently do is that I offer consulting sessions where individuals or organizations that want to know how they can push their product into the market and sell their physical product and make money. Strategy for marketing, strategy for sales that will help individuals, brands, and organizations to make sales and
Can you hear me, Cosmos?
yeah, I'm here.
I don't know why it's breaking. I don't know. Ah, okay. Okay, somebody just asked the question. Give example of the kind of partnership you have used for your physical product. Did you see that? Hello, Cosmos. Did you see that?
Okay. Give example of the kind of
Network. It's not network, but the guy is. Where's that sound? Is it from your phone? Say you want to see pictures. Hmm? Your name how? What sense? What sense? How? Rita, no. No, it's Rita. That's how I saved your name. Ah, network has really messed. Abby, let me see. Network has really messed up this session, but we're sorry. Sorry, but I have to get on another live session now. Another live session. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me,
okay.
bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let me quickly answer that. Yeah, I can hear
Oh,
you. I
go
can
ahead.
hear you loud
Go
and
ahead.
clear. Can
Go
you hear
ahead.
me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The kind of partnership that we've used in our yeah, the kind of partnership that we've used in our fiscal product. One is what I refer to as equity. Now, what I did is that in a particular area of our fiscal product marketing, there are areas, particular markets where I looked at it that at the moment we do not have what is very essential. We do not have all that is required to get into that market, or rather, if we would have to get that done, we'll have to spend so much money trying to get that result. So I looked at an individual who is also running similar thing that we do, that has already been able to establish a strong footprint in that area. We offer them equity to come on board and take care of that area for us. And we looked at what we have with the numbers and the percentage, and then we put pen and paper together, and that's it. So equity, you can leverage equity to market your physical products. That's another area of partnership that you can provide, because if you don't have all the money to cover up for that, then you look at individuals, organizations that are already doing well in that particular market segment. Propose partnership, propose equity to them. That, of course, that is dependent on you and whatever you agree. Then you get your lawyers to put pen and paper together, and you get documents signed. Once the document is signed, then you hit the markets. So you can use equity as a strategy. You can use that. That's, of course, we're already using that in our physical product marketing. Hello, I don't know if Don is there.
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much, Cosmos. Because another live session is coming up, we need to dive into it again. Thank you so much for the great time that we've had. I think we have to do another live session again on marketing. All right. Okay.